That's too funny, guys. I'm just heading back to the rail station Stan and I were at yesterday, and my neighbor was back this old hunting road. Him and his son. He's 90 or 92. He's in that area. And he still gets around, he still drives, he still lives at home. And he was chuckling. He said, well, that was one of those foundations back on this road was my house when I was a kid. I said, I know. I said, I've metal detected it. He looked me straight in the eye and he said, if you found anything good, I want my stuff back. Yeah, so this older gentleman, I'm not going to say his name because then everyone will know where I'm detecting. He is out working. He has a garden down the road from me, and he's in that garden 4 or 5 hours a day, bent over, hoeing and pulling weeds, and in the middle of the heat, in the middle of the day, this guy works. And that's why, my friends, he has lived to the ripe age that he has lived to, because he works hard. So I'm going to start right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Gage is standing on it, but there's a big mound here, and it's all burnt and garbage and bottle ends and bits. And right here is where I found the military button yesterday. I'm going to start here. So the first signal was a straight up solid 20, and it's an old gear off of something. I don't know what's in this material, but listen to the shovel when it goes in, guys. It's like a gravelly charcoal garbage dump. But I don't know, it's strange. It's granular. And then if you look at it here, like it's been burnt. You can see all the charcoal down in there. And there's my junk 20. So this is what I wanted to show you guys is coming out of the hole. And I'm not familiar with coke. It's definitely not just charcoal from a fire. But, I mean, they were running steam engines here back in the 1860s, 70s, 80s, whatever it was. So is that what this is? I Googled it, and I still have no idea. So let me know in the comments. Is that coke or something they would have burned in a steam engine? The ground here is polluted with it. Oh, mystery. Gary loves a good mystery. I just dug this plate, and I gave it a wipe with my thumb. And I saw writing up here in the top corner. CA, but it's covered in mud. And we're going to clean it off. I got my sprayer here and my toothbrush. Ah, look at this, guys. Property of the Canadian Pacific Railway Company, Montreal, Canada. And I don't know what the rest of it says. So we don't know if that was like a... just on a shipping crate or something, or no idea. It's heavy duty old. I thought it was a buckle at first, but I don't know.
This was the end of the line right here. People came from Sudbury to get on the train here.
All right, I've cleaned the rest of it off. Please return this check with both cards to this company as soon as possible. Well, that is history, guys. I'm not sure what it is. Still a mystery. I'm going to have to go home and research it, but that is friggin' awesome. I wonder if my wife wants her toothbrush back. So I was telling Stan here, on the Knox 600, I've taken field 1 and I've discrimmed it up to 18. And I've kind of made a cheater coin mode that way, and it's working bloody fantastic. As I'm skimming through the field here, the last 3 silver coins I've gotten in the last few hunts all came from me using that. And the buckles and anything that's silver, it just dings right out, solid 30, whatever. It's picking them up. Any coins, picking them up. But I'm cherry picking. I'm not getting all those ugly signals. So I'll just show you guys, this is what I'm using. It's kind of like a preliminary scan of the field. Then I go back to all metal and start doing my thing, right? So field 1, and I discrim all the way up to 18. And Stan doesn't know it, but I do that so I can cherry pick all the coins from him. Get there before he does. Because he has to stop for tinfoil with the Ace 400. All right, look at this, guys. An old wall hook. Now, is that outside of the building for all these lanterns we're finding? We're up to number 5 on the day here, so brass. And if we look on the end here, there is one fine line of gold gilt. So that was very pretty back in the day. Fancy. Stan's going to take that and straighten it out in the vise and put it on his wall. So it's raining pretty good now, and you guys can see Stan in the background working with his Ace 400 there. He's got the plastic cover on it. But I told him this morning when he left the house, I said, it's raining, bring the Simplex. So when he got here, he said, yeah, I brought you the Simplex. I said, yeah, I said, it's raining. He said, no, I just want you to take it home and update it. So he refuses to use it. I don't know why. So why am I telling you all this? Because today, the Garrett Apex comes out. And when I go home, I'm going to be doing some research, looking at some videos, looking at some specs, and we might be picking up a new detector for this channel to try out because Stan won't break out the Simplex and let us do some comparison videos. I might have to take matters into my own hands. We'll see. And there is the remainder of a 100-year-old pocket knife. This end here is a brass or copper outside edge. This is actually blade. That's what's left of the blade there. That's an old one, and I'm not sure what that clump of iron is from. But that's, you know, whew, that could be 130 years old. Definitely the old railroad garbage dump here. And what I showed you guys earlier, I think, is coal. We found some lighter stuff that looks more like coke. And then there's 2 feet down there. I just wrangled it out of there. The hole fell in on itself, but it's deep. It goes down like 3 feet, and it's just junk. But kudos to the Knox for being able to find anything in here, because this is where I found that military button yesterday. So I don't know how it's discriminating all the crap that's here, but hey, it works. All through these fields are these nasty rose bushes, and my hands are just getting tagged up from these things, scratched all over, thorns stuck in there. Nasty. I know, right in there, that's where the good stuff is, no doubt. That old tree was probably here when the train station was running. Probably saw a lot of people all dressed up in their fancies and soldiers and... Well, it's raining and nasty, and all my stuff is covered in clay and mud. And Stan wandered off down the tracks in search of an old hunt camp that he knows of. I've actually got to get going, guys, so we're going to end this adventure here, but I do have footage from last week. I went out to the 1930s bottle dump again, and I did find a few 1930s bottles, so why don't you guys check that out right now, and stay tuned. We will be out adventuring again later this week. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate all the comments. I'll see you guys soon. So we're back at my uncle's, and Kaylee has picked up another dog to run with Gage, Charlie. So Charlie and Gage are going to run around here for an hour while I try to get some coins. I wish coins. Get some bottles over here in the 1930 bottle dump. My aunt just showed me her coin collection. That's why I had coins on the brain. She's got some good old stuff, so I told her, don't forget me in your will. Fun for hours. So, somewhere up here, we know the bottles I was digging before are on the back side of the hill over there, but there could be more anywhere. It's kind of hard to see with the snow on the ground. But we're already all the way out here, so we're going to take a look. You going to help me look for bottles? Okay, you guys go play in the field. So here's a piece of glass right here, sticking out of the ground that I didn't see before. And I see some cans. One right there, and one right there. Okay, so here is the first one. Oh! This is exactly, I know what this is. We found 2 of these in the last video. That's a medicine bottle. It says CC's. It'll say cc's at the top, right there, and then 60, 40, 20. And this one also has the plastic cap on it. That's 1930. There'll be a date right underneath that cap, 1930. And this one is intact. Good start. It's pretty stormy right now. I'm just kind of scanning this bank as I go, looking for anything sticking up. It's really hard to see with the snow on here. I don't know how successful this trip's gonna be. So this is Ryder. He found some bottles down here. Hey buddy, you want to show me where you got that medicine bottle?
Yeah.
I found one here. I found a little one today. So I found 2 of these last time. That's a medicine bottle too.
Nice.
It says cc's on it, so that's how we know it's medicine.
Oh.
But yours was even better.
Yeah, I was just looking.
So on the back side here, I dug a few last week, but I didn't find tons of bottles. Was there a whole bunch where you were digging?
Oh, we didn't dig.
Oh, you just found some laying on top?
Oh, yeah, there was a ridiculous amount.
Okay, so you were right where I was then. You just picked them right off the top. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was digging. Where was I last time? It's hard to tell with the snow. There's actually some bottles around a tree. I left them there. That's over here. This is where I was digging last time. So there's a couple of bottles right here, and I was digging right on this hillside right here.
Okay. Yeah.
See, there's a few more over there at that tree there. So yeah, it was right here is where I was digging.
Yeah, I wasn't looking here.
So you were over there more further, okay.
Yeah.
So they're all over this back hill.
Yeah.
It's just hard to find them with the snow. Wherever you see cans, there's a good chance there's some glass. 1930s bottles, that's what we're looking for. Just a can? Oh, a bottle, a broken bottle?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good square one. Too bad it's broken. You tripped over one? Oh, yeah, there is one sticking out. Be very careful.
This one doesn't seem to be broken. No, it's not.
It's
And
not.
It has stuff in it.
And it's got writing on the side. Again, this is a bigger version of what we just found, I think.
Nice.
Is that a bigger version or the same size?
Looks bigger.
No, that's bigger.
Oh, yeah.
But it's got the CCs. And it's got awesome.
Inside.
Just water, I guess. The lid probably leaks a little bit. That's awesome. That's a great start, guys. 2 medicine bottles. Now we got 3 chocolate labs running around. Too many labs.
And there's a 4th.
There we go. 4 chocolate labs in the field. They're multiplying. I think that's it. 4 too many.